The Summit Haus, yes. The Summit Haus is my first effort at making architecture mean something. Buildings have 40 to 50% of the total carbon footprint that the US puts out. If we could do it smarter and better, it just makes so much more sense. And I think just our generation is much more aware of the impact that we have on the environment.
Being a steward of the environment doesn't mean you have to change every bit of your life overnight. It doesn't mean that you even can.
I think there's a lot of things that we do in life that aren't very friendly to the environment. Having to fly around the world on jets.
I think that it's all about taking steps, the ones you can take when you're able to take them.
Taking a bike ride down the road and we saw this house for sale. It just looked like a piece of art from the outside, and then the more we learned about it, made us fall in love with it immediately.
And we pretty much dropped everything we were doing and begged and pleaded and sold our souls to Chris Price to convince him to take our offer.
And then just to see you guys buy it. I mean, how dope is that? It's so cool just to see that there's a demand for this. Doing most of the labor myself. 6 months, I didn't take a day off from going up there. So if it breaks, you can blame me. The number one thing was, how could we maintain the orientation of it that's the most efficient so that the house absorbed a lot of passive solar energy. So it requires little to no energy to run and maintain. I was drawn to the weathered steel because A, it has kind of a profound look. B, it is low to no maintenance, and C, it kind of weathers and changes over time, and it will continue to oxidize and change color and have its own life.
The winter came and Renan and I realized that we could turn the heat on for just a couple hours a day. 10, 20 degrees outside, and we'd wake up in the morning and the temperature in the house would still be at 60 degrees. And I remember calling Chris. I can't believe it. It's amazing. The thermal envelope that's created just does what it's supposed to do.
Oh yeah, the steam shower is probably the least energy footprint part of the house, but it's pretty efficient when you get 12 people in there in a party. So we make the most of it. It's great that Chris is continuing to build more houses in the same vein to promote that building ethos, within the greater country, and hopefully it gets the recognition it deserves.
Because these lots, somebody's gonna build on them someday, so if I know that if we put something up that is more high efficient, that it's a better product, that makes me feel really good about things. Try to maximize it to the fullest, bam. Make that ideology mainstream, then I think it's way better for just us as a whole, little globe, little world.